Hello everyone and welcome back to the Luigi's Mansion playthrough. We're actually going to finish the game in today's session. Not today's part, just today's session.
Day 2.
Very much day 2 of Luigi's Mansion. It's going to be kind of...
Day 2 in Luigi's house.
No, day 2 in the Luigi's house. Basically, it's going to kind of be a first for Blunderbuss or Minimum Comms reviews. In that we're actually finishing a game in basically 2 sessions. If you know our track record for anything, you know we're phenomenally bad at finishing things. Majora's Mask, we're looking at you.
It's been, how many years has that been?
3 now. I promise we'll finish that soon.
This year. Well, next year, not this year. We've got like 2 days.
Yeah, currently as we're recording this will probably be going
up. I've dated it.
This will probably be going up about February, so like, it's the 29th.
29th of December today.
Oh, I forgot to go get the ghost from downstairs.
We've just had Christmas.
And it was great.
Actually, I got Luigi's Mansion 2 for Christmas.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you already tell me that? Or...
No, I haven't told you actually.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I said I've played it before, and I said it in the last session we did. I played my brother's copy.
Have you played any of it since? Got it?
I haven't yet, no. I haven't had a chance.
So, I mean, been mean to ask. You told me ages ago that you've got Arkham Knight on Xbox One now.
Yeah.
Have you finished it?
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
I loved it.
Loved it?
Pretty great, yeah.
You even love the fact it's not finished?
What do you mean?
The game is not finished.
Go on. I heard you the first time.
Right. didn't ask you for your fucking sass. Basically, the amount of DLC they've made for it is like ludicrous.
Right.
And the fact, did you see how much the season pass was?
Nope.
150 quid.
Yeah.
But I want to point out, I've just figured out. Do you remember I was trying to think about why when we sucked up the booze, it wasn't going fast in dark hallways. Right. It's because it's in the dark. If you notice, when I caught the boo then in the light hallway, it went down really quickly. I finally figured that out. It's taken me years to get why, and I could never figure out why. But in this playthrough, we've learnt things. No. This is kind of like we're doing the last area in the game really, and it's gone very quickly. Last time we've done this in basically
it's weird.
We've done this in basically 2 sessions,
especially for us.
So going back to Arkham Knight, I just don't like the fact that I know it's a practice in most video games. We've talked about this in the past about a practice in most video games developments now is they'll cut stuff out of what they've done to sell it later, and to me it's most apparent with Arkham Knight in a game recently. To me, it's like looking at that, you know, they've finished so much, but they cut it out just to sell it later.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm not saying Arkham Asylum didn't have that. Arkham City did have it, but not to a degree where I thought it was insulting. You could still finish that entire game, enjoy it, and then play it again at some point. But like with the DLC, it only enhanced it. Arkham Origins didn't really have that much DLC besides the costumes, and even then the amount that you had to pay to get those costumes was pretty fucking ludicrous. But like Arkham Knight, you can't defend that really. Oh, there's a phone going off.
Okay, well I was happy.
The thing is, I'm not going to buy it until there's a Game of the Year one where the game is actually finished, and it just feels to me maybe I'm being entitled. That word does get thrown around a lot, but like, is it unreasonable for me to say, who says Bowser?
Why not?
Scare the shit out of this person. Okay, they hung up. What's this one? I think. There we go. Who's on the phone? Oh no. Yep, a lightning caused a blackout all around the house. So now everything we've been through so far has now gone back to the way it was at the beginning. So it's all dark.
Lovely.
And do you remember what I said? Okay, we've got to go down to the basement. Do you remember fucking phones? Right, do you remember what I said ages ago? I think way back at the beginning of this playthrough, there's a really dark Easter egg in this game where it looks like Luigi's hanging himself.
Right.
Do you remember I said that?
Possibly.
Okay, I'm going to show you it now. It's in this room. And also, there's an optional ghost we can get now, Uncle Grimly. We're going to get him because it's worth it.
Why not?
But he's definitely optional. You don't need to get him. I think he's one of only 2 No, I think he's the only optional portrait ghost in the game, just off the top of my head. You don't have to get you have to get a certain number of boos, but you don't have to get all of them. I'm just trying to think if there's any other optional portrait ghosts besides him. You don't get a key for him. You just get, you know, you might have seen it every so often that when we clear out a room, we get a green chest instead of a blue one. The green chests just have money, and then the blue ones have keys in them.
Okay.
Have we got all the ghosts? No, it's definitely ghosts still in there. I think you have to clear this room out before you can activate that Easter egg, so let's go find these ghosts quick.
Heading somewhere.
Yeah! Wouldn't you feel kick yourself if you had a chest full of mad cash in your attic and you didn't know it was there? Nice. Okay, I think I've got rid of all the ghosts. There's actually a few things that we can do before we go back and turn the lights off. For instance, I want to go and water that flower again. Okay, basically that Easter egg, and when we come up here again, I'll try and show it off. There's no point wasting time waiting around for it. When the lightning strikes, it hits the light, because of the way the lightning strikes, it casts a certain type of shadow, and basically, because if you saw a minute ago when we were talking on the phone, when the lightning strikes and the shadows cast, Luigi's raised above the ground a little bit.
Alright.
Right, if you do that at a certain angle, from the rafter, it looks like Luigi's hanging himself. And people say that's Nintendo have done it deliberately. No, they haven't. Shut up. But like, it is really creepy. Even I will admit that. Oh no, hang on. There is another optional portrait ghost in that room there. We just walked past. Is the daughter of the family, and you get lots of cash for getting her and Uncle Grimsley. So they're both kind of worth getting if you're trying to get the best rank. In fact, I'd say they're vital if you want to get the best rank. And what we're going to go get now is definitely vital for getting the best mansion.
Well, let's do it.
We're in the right floor? Yeah, we are. If you noticed, when I'm looking at the map, you see those two doors at the end there?
Alright.
If you look on the map, they're not there. They are fake doors. I haven't been caught by a fake door yet, I don't think. Well, from what I can remember. If you go on a fake door, it'll basically swing open and hit you and take some life away. It's a pain in the arse, but if you've played this game as much as I have, you learn to recognise which are the real ones, and which are not. Getting beaten up by pots and pans, very embarrassing. Oh god.
Yeah, there goes your mad skills.
Oh god. Who are you gonna call? Right, let's water this thing. Please don't be dead. There we go. I thought it was broken for a second. There we go. That's the biggest diamond you can get in the game. You can only get one of them, and it is worth a fuckload of mad cash.
Nice.
Better grab the rest of this before we get attacked. Ow, bitch!
Like that.
Okay, that's basically the I think one of the only opportunities to get optional diamonds. But yeah, well, I don't know if we've got the best rank, but we're certainly not on a fuck. It's just the ghosts are just relentless at this point in the game. I'm nearly halfway down health. Just leave me alone, God. Fuck you. Hopefully one of them's epileptic.
Showing it in his eyes.
Hang on, where's Toad gone? Looks like he's been taken by the ghosts. Oh.
I'm so sad.
Yeah, pretty much. They're fucking relentless, Jesus! Let me out!
Toad 2015.
They're fucking relentless. Oh Jesus, Toad 2015. Jesus Christ! I'm so sorry, Jesus. I keep saying your name. Right, we're in. Right. There we go. There's Uncle Grimley. Just wait, basically.
He looks fun.
Yeah, there you go. You just gotta wait, and then like you got him pretty much. Here's this like. It's kind of random that this is the room with mirrors that they were talking about. I mean, like there were plenty of mirrors in the game. It could have been literally any room with mirrors.
Yeah.
That's it. Got him in one. Shut up. Oh no, I think he's... Is he vital? Let's check. No, apparently you do actually need to get Uncle Grimly. Like, I didn't know that. Let's just see if... Okay, I did know it, but I just forgot it.
Silly Harry.
That's weird. Like, the way the game suggests it, he says he kind of recommends you getting Grimly. He's not telling you to. Okay, so the only... Fucking hell. So the only optional one is the little girl. Okay, we'll get her, though. I shouldn't have said it like that.
No, it's a bit rapey.
Leave me alone. I love how stiff his walking animation is. He spooked solid. Well, we're talking about Arkham Knight. What do you think about the plot of Arkham Knight? Because that's got a lot of criticism for being stupid.
Oh, I'm so glad the Joker's around. I'm thrilled.
Is that sarcasm?
Well done. Yes. Why?
Yeah, I love the Joker as much as the next man, but why?
I was saying that Joker song though.
That was great.
I love that.
What else can I do? I killed all your friends and I can't stop laughing.
I died twice in that bit on purpose just so I could do it again.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of that Joker stuff because it just kind of shits on the ending to City a little bit
weird.
for me.
It wouldn't have worked without him.
Yeah. Fuck. It also Okay, we're gonna spoil Arkham Knight now. So if you haven't played it, piss off. But what do you think of the fact that Jason Todd is in the game? Because
is he?
It's so fucking obvious who it is. If you know anything about Batman, it's obvious who it is. It couldn't be anybody else.
No.
As soon as he started talking, I knew who it was. And like the fact Jeff John said it was an original character kind of pissed me off. Because he's quite clearly just lying. I even think they did his story worse than they've done it in other sources. Like, the whole story of the Red Hood is stupid anyway. Even hardcore Batman fans hate Jason Todd as a character. For people who don't know, Jason Todd was the second Robin after Dick Grayson. Basically, Dick Grayson got older and he thought he wasn't... well, as Batman says it, he was born for the centre ring and he didn't like being a flunky to Batman. And so they got Jason Todd in because readers... Basically, the whole point of Robin was that he was supposed to be the relatable person because nobody can relate with Batman. So they needed someone to kind of be the Robin, and Dick Grayson because he'd left, so they created a new guy, who Batman found basically by the kid trying to jack his wheels, on his electrified bat tires, and yeah, he trained Jason Todd to be Robin. But the whole point of like Jason Todd Robin was that he was angry, he was withdrawn, he wasn't like Dick Grayson, he was friendly and polite, and it was like. Batman said, I can use his rage to kind of into something productive. But like, Jason wasn't a very popular character with anybody because it's kind of hard to. It's okay to have a character who's angry, but if he's just angry and cocky, it kind of gets a little bit boring. So like in a kind of like nice move by DC, he said sarcastically, they decided to kill off Jason Todd and just get rid of Robin and do something about that. Basically, just get rid of Robin as a character.
Yeah.
And they opened a voting thing. Basically, the Joker kidnaps him, and as you see in Arkham Knight, tortures him. And they voted whether people wanted him to die or to Batman to save him. Now, it's an urban legend that basically there was ever a choice in it. DC wanted to kill him off, and they didn't want the character anymore because he wasn't. Batman's sales started going down a little bit, so they wanted to get rid of this guy. So they basically rigged their own vote, and Jason was killed, and that became a part of the Batman character for a little bit. That story is really weird though, Death in the Family, because there's a bit in it. I swear to fucking God, it was the 80s. It was okay for this. The Joker, after having murdered Jason Todd, becomes the King of Israel. I am not joking. And it becomes with the brilliantly weird part where the Batman cannot beat him up because the Joker has diplomatic immunity for being the king of, I think it was either Saudi Arabia or Israel or something. And I was just like, what? What am I reading? It was so weird. It's the same story as well.
Oh dear.
It's not a one-shot where he just dies and like Batman has to accept it. No, that happens afterwards. It's part of the story. Yeah, if you water these plants, you get some emeralds and some gems and stuff, so it's worth doing it. Especially since I'm just going to get rid of this water anyway. Oh god, Death in the Family is aged. As a story, is aged horribly. Just like stuff like that, which
Sounds
is
pretty interesting.
it is a good. There are good points to it, and it's got some really iconic images. You might know the one where he's actually just holding Jason's dead body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite an iconic image now. And Jason Todd's death has become as much a part of the character as his actual parents dying, which is kind of interesting because they have about as much. He has about as much personality as Bruce's parents, who don't say anything in anything of the comics. And to be honest, I think he's okay as a character. I don't really like Jason Todd more than anyone else. I think the problem with Jason Todd is, like I said, if he's written to be angry, there's not really. Bringing him back as Red Hood was kind of cool because he became kind of a Frankenstein's monster that Bruce had helped to create, really. And he was okay with killing people. He was okay with doing morally questionable things, but he was ultimately still a good person. He did want to save innocents. He wanted to help people, but the way he was doing it was just a bit more edgy. And he did become a lot more interesting when he became Red Hood because, like I said, he became that dark parallel to Batman. But like Arkham Knight, are you fucking serious? Everybody knew it was coming. Everybody saw it. Everyone was like, "It's Jason Todd, isn't it?"
Yeah.
The problem is, as well, it's horribly foreshadowed in the story. If you didn't know, if you're not a Batman fan, it's horribly foreshadowed anyway. You know the bit when he starts talking about Jason Todd for like no fucking reason.
Oh yeah.
Oh really? Oh, really, Warner Brothers? You doing this? You doing this to me? It was just such a horribly written story at points that I'm shocked. I'm shocked that it's the conclusion to the Arkham quadrilogy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I appreciate if you like the gameplay, that's totally fine because it looks pretty interesting.
Yeah, it looks really good as well.
Yeah, and like the graphics, and just like the atmosphere and the fact that he does use a lot of cool villains, but like
Riding around on the Batmobile is pretty fun as well.
that too. I like the fact that some of their, but do you think? Okay, like talking about the deal, going back to the DLC thing, the Arkham Knight DLC is fucking ridiculous, but
That's like all games really now.
But the fact you can change the skin of the Batmobile is pretty fucking cool. You didn't used to be able to, but now you can. Have you seen the newest one?
Nope.
You can change it to the Tumbler from the Dark Knight.
Nice.
Fuck yes. I'm a little bit cynical, but that is pretty awesome. And you have the Dark Knight Batsuit, which is pretty cool. So for this one, these are actually portrait ghosts. They're not members of the family. They are just clockwork soldiers from the attic. So what you want to do for this is just pull the keys out of the back and just attack them. That's it, really.
Nice.
It's one of the simpler methods for getting them, really. Shit. The only thing with this fight is that they will all attack you at once, and even when you're trying to like that. So like you saw with the green one when I nearly had him on the ropes and they attacked me. Slightly annoying.
What a dick.
It's kind of an interesting idea though. Clockwork Soldier ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got two of them. Shit. Shit! Well, you don't need to shine your light on them. You literally just suck the key out and then get your poltergeist out. Shit! One?
Yeah, actually quite annoying.
Oh. Stuck there. Yeah, they do. They're really quite hard to kind of capture, but the method for getting them is easy. you said you got Luigi's Mansion 2. Luigi's Mansion 2 for Christmas. I've actually noticed that the art style's a little bit more cartoony. Just from the little I have seen of it.
Seems, I remember, yeah, a little bit.
Seems way more exaggerative. Which I'm down for, I guess. Do you think
Maybe it looks sharper and newer, slightly.
Do you think if they made a new one, it will be better on the Wii U?
Don't know.
What the fuck is it? Okay.
Oh, the NX, whatever's next.
I think it's just the NX. I thought you said BMX for a second. I was like,
Yeah.
there's not one it's called, George.
BMX, yeah. You can play games while you're on your bike.
They're just
It's like a virtual reality thing.
God, can you imagine if it was that? You get to be Miyamoto. Please understand. Boomerang coming back at you. That's one of the worst puns in a game full of shitty boo puns.
Can't be as bad as our like bear puns we did for Banjo-Kazooie.
I'm trying to remember which one we did. Well, I'm sure that
Like, we barely made it.
I'm sure when we go back to it, it won't be a clause for concern.
We've got to think of like all the rest of those for those parts. I hope we make those parts long because I'm running out. I think we did like 6 or 5, didn't we?
What parts?
Yeah.
We did 4 in the end.
Oh, it was 4, even less.
Yeah, because we got to Clanker's Cavern and then didn't go any further.
I don't remember what they were. We barely made it with our bare hands.
There's not many else you can do apart from that.
We had 4.
Do you want to look up? No! Don't you fucking dare.
I'm gonna do it.
Not you, I mean the boo. Damn it!
Because it's gonna annoy me if I don't find this out now. We barely made it.
Barely made it was like part 2, I think.
With our bare hands.
Bare skilled, mate.
Have you made a playlist?
No. Oh, you fucking...
I bet you've made a playlist. I hope you've made a playlist.
It's not on the new channel, it's on the old one. Yeah, I didn't see the point of putting it on this channel because if we're just going to redo it, it seems kind of pointless. Trying to fucking figure out where we have to go next. Oh, yeah, we have to go back for a... We'll come back and get these boos later. Yeah, up on the roof now.
Oh, they're all private. For fuck's sake.
Just log into the old channel.
Fine. Sign in. Add account. I will be back in a second.
So it was quite annoying about the ghosts in Luigi's Mansions. Their patterns don't really change that much. Like once you see these, like, you just kind of meet new varieties of ghosts, but all they're doing is kind of adding more onto what's already a fair few ghosts. They're not exactly reinventing the wheel of them. I don't know if the sequel changes that really.
There's only so much else you can make them do, though, really, I think.
No, I understand that. It'd just be nice to see different varieties of ghosts. Even if they do the same things, maybe just different designs for them.
Yeah.
And here's where we can actually find our second secret room. Obviously, the first one was where the butler was, but our second one's along there.
The woods.
Oh
Oh dear. God, this is slow. So boring.
Stop making fun of our commentary. We just chill, that's it. We don't have to be energetic all the time.
Alright, of bears and birds.
Oh yeah, that's not really that funny.
Bare hands. We barely made it. Grin and bear it.
Yeah, that's it. Grin and bear it.
Was it worth it finding that?
No.
Not really. It had nothing even to do with the game, so...
Oh! My first mouse! Got it! Yes, finally!
And now I don't know how to sign out. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh wait, hang on. Is this it? Oh, where are you, you shit?
Yeah, as you saw, to get into the second treasure room, all you need to do really is just hop into the chimney and you fall into here. I don't know where this is supposed to be in the house. Oh dear. Feels good.
I'll have a look later.
The great thing with the flamethrower and when you're fighting the hanging ghosts is you can just do it and it just kills them instantly because they have no health. Just a nice quick way to get
I'm back. What did I miss?
I think we might have the A rank, honestly. We've got the diamond, we got Grimly, and we're going to go get the little girl in a minute. There we go. That's her room there. So to get it, you just need to come down to the secret room and... I don't like... There's a weird tone when I say to get the girl we have to go to the secret room and stuff like that. I'm not very comfortable with saying.
Is that the one with the chains?
It is the one with the chains.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the one with the whips.
Meg Snoosley. Because I've been a very naughty boy. I think that's all the oh, no, there's this one. There's nothing in it. It's a cool game. Don't reward me. It's not actually that much treasure compared to the last one. There was diamonds and... Jesus, do you hear that? There was diamonds and shit in the last one. Now, we can't just leave this one. We actually have to warp to the beginning of the mansion. So we'll do a cut when we're back to... well, we're going to go to the daughter's room first. So we'll cut to when we're back there.